Okay, so I just wanted to give you a quick walk around the new BMW 330e. I ordered mine in December and it came just last week, which is March, mid-March, end of March. I know a lot of people are still waiting on theirs and there's lots of questions being asked about them, so I thought I'd try and just show you guys around if you're waiting for it and hopefully answer some of the questions that you got. So obviously there's the front of the car. That's what you get when you start it up. I'm not sure you can see it very well there, but yeah, the LED lights come on for a little while then dull down. Pretty standard stuff. I haven't spec'd anything different on this vehicle other than the privacy glass and the brown interior seats and split folding seats, but I believe that potentially they come standard anyway, but I'm not certain. So I'll just quickly walk you around it. I'm not going to be out here too long because I felt really strange talking to myself on the drive. Petrol cap's a bit different to the 5 Series I had last, in that there's apparently buildable pressure, so you have to release that from the inside of the car. If you press it, it kind of opens a little bit but doesn't come all the way, so I'll show you that inside. There's it from the rear. Okay, walking on the side, the other telltale signs are obviously the charging port. Sorry about the what you can see, doing it on my phone and it's not the best angle. Okay, so open this up, it has a nice little white glow. Your plug just goes literally straight into there, and then you can plug it in at home. I've done that once, it works easy enough, takes a good few hours to charge it though. And it glows different colours. You've got a yellowy orange, I think that's when it's like initialising, and you've got a blue, which is, it's either, I think it's scheduled to charge or just before it charges, both of those. Flashing blue means that it's charging, green means it's done, red means there's a fault, simple as that. What was the other questions I had about this one? I was looking at boot size, so I'll show you the boot before I get in. Works off the key fob. Yeah, we got same as usual. The lock, open boot, and this preconditions. It used to open lights, but it turned lights on, but it doesn't do that anymore. It preconditions the engine, which is supposed to heat the cabin up or cool it down. I've got a load of junk in here, so sorry. Hopefully you can see how big it is. It's pretty big. It's bigger than I was expecting, to be honest. I've got a lot of junk in there. I apologise for that. This is where your battery charger goes. Yeah, mine's in the house at the moment because I was using it. Oh, cool. I didn't know it had this as a little extra, so you got a little 12 volt there. And there's a manual release of the petrol cap behind there, and it comes with connecting as well. And your batteries are, well, that's not your batteries, sorry. Batteries are under there. Okay, let's get this shut into the car because that's strange enough as it is. Okay, so I spec mine up with the brown leather interior to go with the blue. Quite happy with that. Let's just go in here and you can see into the rear. Oh, one thing I was pretty impressed with this model is the legroom. So obviously I've got some junk over there again, but legroom in there for a 3 Series is pretty impressive. But I don't think that's new. I think that's the same on the F30 range. So, oh, here we go. Yeah, just give you a quick look around really. I've got the M Sport one, so I've obviously got the M Sport wheel and the paddles. Everything else is pretty similar to the other range, I believe. The E-drive button down here. That lets you switch between the 3 modes. We just put the foot on the brake as usual. Little start button. And you get this. It's got all the usual gongs and bongs that annoy the crap out of you. Yeah. What's freaky about this, if you've never been in a hybrid before, is that it's just completely silent now, but it is ready to move off. And I only found out yesterday that there is this here, which tells you it's obviously ready. I just managed to ignore that before. Then you got your battery charge here. It tells you when you're using electric power or when you're putting charge back into the battery. Okay, really sorry about that. I was showing you some of this instrument cluster and the car connected to Bluetooth and cut the video, so let me pick up where I left off. Yeah, you got your battery percentage here, temperature, your other details. Everything else is pretty much standard, to be honest. So, different modes. Press your little E-drive button here, and you get given these. Auto E-drive, the car kind of takes control, just decides what to do, gives you battery when you boost it. Max E-drive, just purely electric. I mean, it says it on the screen, I'm giving you descriptions. and save is, layman's terms, is just petrol engine only. But it does actually charge the battery as you drive along, I believe, as well as regenerative braking, and when you coast it puts energy back into the battery. It's quite addictive to watch that little battery percentage going up as you're doing that. Yeah, everything else is here. Everything else is the same as the 5 Series I had before this, I believe. But if you go to, where are we going to go here? Sorry, I'm still new with this bit. Charging, you can give it some charging details. I don't plug mine in every day, but you can give it some details. So that's standard charging cable. The rate, apparently there's different rates of power you can put through it, so you can tell it that if your home is better than mine, whatever. These are the same. If you go to driving mode, doors, keys, yeah, well that's the same. Oh, hang on, I actually need to turn that on. So this GPS tracking lets you track your vehicle, I believe. I'm not sure to what extent. I think there is a range in it. I've currently got that turned off, so I want to put that on because I've got the app, and here we go, and it wasn't turned on. So let me go back out of this and go to vehicle information, because this is new, and then you've got eDrive in there, where you can have this screen on. When you're driving around, it will tell you what's happening, where the power's going, if you're charging the battery, if you're using fuel, etc. And it's called Energy Flow. There you go. So you can add that screen on. It looks pretty futuristic and cool. And trying to think of other things to let you go with, but that's pretty much it, really. Yeah, you've got your 12 volt here, because this is interesting for people who want to put dash cams in. I've put one in. You've got 12 volt here. You also have your 12 volt. Let's see if I can get this to. Yeah, you have it here as well. Pretty standard in some of the cars, some of the ranges. And then you've got your little sneaky one down here, which a lot of people miss. So yeah, that's just underneath the glove box. I've got a load of crud in the glove box too, but it's quite small actually. A lot smaller than the 5 Series glove box, I think. Yeah, so that's probably the best one. I mean, I need to get a better, smaller lead to put that in, and then I have a dash cam just here. So wired in. This stuff, nothing new there, I don't think. Nope, no that. If you have any questions about it, you just ask, and I'll try and get them sorted. Just to quickly, I'm on my driveway, by the way, so I'm not committing any crime, I don't believe, by driving with my phone in my hand. Yeah, so there you go, completely silent. Just sounds like I'm rolling, but I'm actually moving on electric power. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It is fast. I've come from a Ford Focus ST before this, a 2006 one. It was running about between 260 and 280 brake horsepower, and this feels every bit as fast as that. It's just a much smoother power delivery. Yeah, I'm really impressed with it. I'm really happy with it. Weirdly, I didn't realise until it came that it has a standard handbrake. The 520 I had before this, which was 2 years older, had the little manual, sorry, the little automatic thing here, or here, wherever it is, that it's got auto hold, so you lose auto hold. But I was a bit disappointed at first, but I'm actually quite happy that I've got the normal handbrake. It just feels more natural, and I feel like I've got more control of the car. Storage here. Oh yeah, here we go. There's something else for you. You've got your little auxiliary and your USB cable there to connect to your phone. I didn't spec it up with the streaming Bluetooth system that BMW always confuses me with, but it happened to have it anyway. Yeah, so in the settings it was just there, and it where is it? Connections, Bluetooth. Yeah, you get this little sign here. That wasn't on my previous car, and I always regretted not speccing it up, and I didn't spec it up on this one because it was quite expensive for the additional media pack, whatever that meant. And yeah, it lets me stream music from my iPhone perfectly fine. The navigation is really good as well. It's the same as all the others really, but it's decent. Don't really know what else to show you. If you have any questions, as I said, do ask me. Open the door now, so it's kind of turned itself off. I'm going to make you a bit dizzy now, aren't I, by just throwing the camera around, but let's turn that off. Yeah, anything else? Oh, I was going to show you this actually. Here is, I was talking earlier about the petrol cap, and then it has a build-up of pressure apparently. So here is the little button that you have to press. I just heard that go, and then open up, so it's released the pressure, and then if we come back out, I should now be able to push it. I don't know which side it is. Nope, obviously not. Hold on. I did read that it can take a couple of minutes with this. Oh no, and it's all gone wrong. It's all gone terribly wrong. Let's give it another press. Nope, that does not seem to be opening. Yeah, give that a couple of minutes. Let's see. Maybe I have to have. So we're going to learn together here. Maybe I have to have that on to press that. No, it's not having any of it. I'm glad this happened to me before I actually went to the petrol station with it. Nope. No good. It did say in the manual that sometimes it can take a couple of minutes. That's kind of annoying. We'll see where we go with that. Don't know what to do now, to be honest. It stumped me. But I will get to the bottom of this, and I will put in the comments about how I fixed it. If you do have any more questions other than how to get that open, I'm probably just being an idiot. Ask me and I will happily answer them if I know them. Okay. That caused me some problems at Furcat. So much so that I think this would be very handy for other people to know. So here's the supposed process, yeah? You should be able to just press this button here. You get a message on here saying when it's ready. It can take a couple of minutes apparently, but every time I've done it, it's done that. You can then come across, push the button, or push the flap, open up and go. Now, pay attention to this little pin here, okay? Right, so let's do that again, but I'll show you where I went wrong last time. You won't have heard that, but it just clicked, and that little pin I showed you, a little thingy just came through and went into the hole. So let me lock it. Right, this is where I went wrong last time, and if this, hopefully this is just an oddity, but if this is the case, this is such a pain in the ass. So you walk up to your car, same as every other BMW I've had, push this, expecting it to open, then you realise, oh, I've got to press that button. Check this out, it's actually a little bit open, but that's not coming out, and if you pull it, remember that pin I showed you? It ain't coming out because of that little pin's through. So you go back to the front, and you think, oh, I know, I've got to press this little button. So there we go again, press the button. Ready to refuel at 0%, refueling possible. So now, last time, just press this, and it opened. Nope. Nope, it just will not open. It must be because I tried to open it by pushing it before pressing the button. I've done it 3 times and that's what's happened. Yeah, obviously that is the process to open it. Push the button, then push that, but excuse me. Sometimes you're going to do that. I did it. I won't do it again, but well, I'm doing it again to show you. So here's what you have to do. Okay. So here, open that up, pull that out of the way. You've got this green. Here you go. Look. See this? This green. It's got a fuel tank thing on it. There's a cable attached to that. Now you have to pull this cable. Okay. See if you can hear it. Did that do it? Nope. It's actually uncomfortable how hard you have to pull this cable. Okay, so here we go. It's the green cable again, and then you really do have to give it a yank. Hold on. Listen for this. Oh, it made a mark on my finger. You can see how hard you have to pull that. So don't worry about pulling that really hard. Now you can see it's open. Yeah, it is this little. Oh, sorry. Where's the camera gone? This little pin here. It comes out and it goes into this little slot, which locks it shut, obviously. But what's happening is, for some reason, that, you heard it then, that is going to catch people out. The guy at the showroom did show me that, but he didn't mention that that would happen if I did it. So just to summarise that, if you do not press that button before pushing that flap will then not open unless you use the pull cord in the secret compartment in the boot. I'm not sure it's meant to be that way. My car certainly is like that, so yeah, I'm glad I found that while showing you the video earlier rather than finding out at the petrol station. They really don't want us to use petrol by all means accounts. Yeah, hopefully that will help you in that situation. I might have to upload this as a separate video just to make sure people can find it, but yeah, there you go, fixed it.